you're just like a rock star. My girl.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Rocket League Trading Prices. Today, I'm going to tell you everything about the way I trade. I will cover how I go about finding trades, all the methods that I like to use, and how much profit I am now making every day. We are going to cover beginner, intermediate, and expert trading tips, so make sure to watch all the way through, and hopefully you will find yourself some new techniques to use when trading. Also, if you are enjoying our content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video. It doesn't take long and you can always unsubscribe later. Thank you. I am going to tell you about all the trading strategies that I've ever used, so hopefully there will be something for everyone in this video. So, before the Rocket League credit update, I never used to trade very much. I had around 2,000 or 3,000 credits worth of items in my inventory, but I just like to use them for playing games. But then I started to research all the different cars and presets that anyone can make in the game, and I set myself a goal of getting my favourite car design. Setting a target in Rocket League is one of the best things to do. It can help keep you motivated, and you will enjoy and find trading much more productive. So then, when all my keys were converted into credits, and all my crates converted into blueprints, I decided to sell all my remaining items, download popular trading apps, and see what I had to work with. If you haven't done so already, we would definitely recommend you use trading apps and websites. You will find millions of players like you trying to find some trades. So once I knew how many credits I had, which was about 2,000 to 3,000, I started watching trading videos to get some tips. This is where I got a lot of my trading knowledge from. I started buying painted octanes, black markets, painted toppers, which did used to be a lot more popular, and then selling them all on for more. Through trying different methods, I found some ways of increasing the speed at which I get offers for my items, which I have recently shared in our previous video, link in the description, and was making around 500 to 800 credits if I spent a whole day trading, which I thought at the time was pretty good. I then found, as well as Rocket League apps, there are also communities, which are on Xbox, PlayStation, and Discord. There, I found that there were much more traders there who would want a specific item and are willing to offer quite high amounts for them. This is where I thought of a good way of making lots of profit, which I used very often and still use sometimes now. What I will do is go into the community and scroll through all the posts and find someone who is offering maybe mid to maximum price for an item. I would then go onto Rocket League Garage and quickly buy the item that they would want but for a cheaper price, and then sell it to the person from the community to make some easy profit. And unlike a lot of methods, I was able to make 50 to 100 credits in a very short space of time. I found it was consistent and almost guaranteed to make me profit. And also, it wasn't a specific trade either. I didn't have to always buy octanes or always buy black markets. I was trading with lots of items that I had never traded with before, which kept it interesting and exciting for me. This is actually the method that I used for a lot of the Nothing to Fennec video that we released, so it just proves how easy it can be to make good profit with that method. From watching a wide range of videos about trading, I started to find and sign up to more Rocket League trading apps and websites, like for example, Rocket League Trading Post, and also using the popular item price website, RL Insider, for finding trades too. But my favourite one of any that I tried has always been Rocket League Garage. This is because this is available in both an app and website form, so you can use it anywhere. But I also found that it was the easiest and quickest one to navigate, and it had the largest player base, so I usually found most of my trades from there. But there is no harm in posting your offers to a variety of different sites, as it will only increase the amount of views that your trades and offers receive. Whilst Rocket League is one of the most popular games ever made, you will come across a lot of scammers. So making yourself aware of all the scams that anyone can commit on you is very important. We have a video about all the common scams and how you can spot when someone is trying to scam you, so we will leave a link to that in the description. I once lost about 10,000 credits from a scam once, so to avoid that happening to you, we would recommend you watch some videos about it. We get a lot of questions asking whether people should or shouldn't do certain trades. So how should you go about deciding if you should go through with a trade or not? We would say that there's three main things to think about when trading for an item. The first one obviously being its price, because you won't want to trade a white octane for 100 credits. The second factor being if the item you're receiving is easy to sell or not. The best way of identifying this is by searching if anyone is offering a good amount for that item. To do this, you should select the item that you're trading for, any attributes that the item has, like paints or certifications, say that you have that item and what platform you play on, and then see what people are offering for it. The third thing that you should take into account is if the item is increasing or decreasing. This is because you don't want to trade for an item that may lose value, because then you will be panicking to sell it, which won't make the trade worth it. How I find if the item is going to decrease is by having a look at its price on different platforms. This is because if an item decreases on one platform, the others usually follow after that. And then items like RLCS drops and any new items put in the game are often decreasing too. At the moment, if I dedicate just some of my time every day to trading, I can make at least 5,000 credits profit by using a method called cross-platform trading. We have a whole video dedicated to this, so we would recommend you check that out. But it's basically where you buy items on one platform and sell them on a different platform where the item is worth a lot more. But there is a lot of things you have to take into account when using this trading method, so we've put everything we know about cross-platform trading in that video. My favourite way of doing this at the moment is by buying painted octanes on PlayStation and selling them for the same price on PC. Whilst this doesn't make me any profit initially, it's the buying items on PC and selling them on PlayStation that makes me a lot of credits. I have found that the black RLCS octane decal works really well, as it's more than 1,000 credits more expensive on PlayStation, meaning for every few painted octanes I transfer over, I'm able to make thousands of credits profit. But there are lots of different items that you can use for this, so we would suggest looking into it before you start using this method. So, what should you do when starting out in Rocket League? The best thing to do is complete challenges and earn item drops. You can usually get any item from a rare up to an import, with a standard very rare or import costing around 50 credits, which is a great starting point. But you can get very lucky sometimes and get items worth thousands, especially the black painted wheels, so these challenges are definitely worth completing. Also, early on you will find you start to get a lot of blueprints building up in your inventory. You can save these up and sell them as a full screen of 24 for around 30 credits, which might not seem like much, but when starting out that can be really helpful for getting you going. And it's basically for free too, since you usually get them randomly as rewards from playing games. You could even get really lucky and get blueprints that are worth a lot. After that, what is the best way to make profit from there? Buying non-crate very rares and imports is definitely the best thing to do. You can make easily 20 credits profit for each one that you buy, and these credits start to add up fast. Buying them for 20 credits each and selling them for at least 40 is the best way to go about this. After that, when you have around 300 credits, buying cheap black markets and selling them for more is a great thing to do. This is because this method is fast, making you a lot of credits in a relatively short space of time. You can pick up a lot of these for just 100 or 150 credits, and because a lot of free-to-play players are looking to get their hands on their first black market, you can often get really good offers for these items. Also, I found that painted halos are really good to trade with early on. Buying them for 50 credits under minimum is the best thing to do when using this method, like I used in the Nothing to Fennec video. Items you should try to stay away from are Rocket Pass items and RLCS items. These, especially when cheap, are incredibly hard to sell and are never worth the spreadsheet value. So our advice is to stick with the popular, easy to sell items and you will soon be making lots of credits. That is about all you can do when starting out. So what should you do when you have a good amount of credits to work with? Well, we would say you should focus your time on buying painted octanes, Fennecs, Zombas, and Dracos. You should put up bulk trades saying how much you will pay for each one. You should aim to buy them for 100 to 200 credits under minimum price, because that way you are pretty much guaranteed to make profit. These items are all very popular, meaning they're so easy to sell on once you've bought them. This makes this a very fast way of making profit. Be sure to put up multiple posts on a variety of different trading apps and websites. This will mean your trades will be seen by more people and you will find offers faster. And another way that you can easily gain some credits is by using trading communities, or looking for group pages like they're called on Xbox, like we mentioned earlier in this video, as that can often be the quickest and safest method of trading. And also, this is where you can start to take advantage of cross-platform trading too, to start making some serious profit. This is the method I like to use, so it just proves how much profit you can actually make with this method. Once you have around 10,000 credits or more, you can start making some serious profit. The items you want to look at most are the White Fennec, White Octane, White Mainframe, White Dune Racer, Painted Dominus, Painted Apex, and of course, Black DCs. These are all so easy to buy for under minimum price and sell for more, and you can often make easily 500 credits or more per trade that you do, meaning all your credits start to add up very fast. You can take even bigger advantage of cross-platform trading too, as, with the White Emeralds, they are around 4,000 credits cheaper on PC than the other platforms. Also, when trading becomes a lot more serious, certifications become a lot more influential on the item's price, because a Striker cert on a Burnt Sienna Octane won't add much value at all, but a Striker cert on White Apex can add upwards of 50, 100, 150,000 credits. At that point, the items are just worth as much as people are willing to pay for them. Certifications are all about personal preference. My favourites are Tactician and Sweeper, but there are a lot of others like Striker and Scorer that can add some serious value. Thank you for watching. If you found the video helpful, please consider subscribing.